The next chapter is finally here. LEGO just officially revealed the next LEGO Technic 1/8 hypercar, the McLaren P1. And boy, oh boy, what an exciting time it is. Because this car is fantastic. Let's take a closer look. First off, $450. $450. Why, LEGO, do I have to take out a loan every time I want to buy a LEGO car? This has got to end. This has got to end. But 3,893 pieces? That's a pretty fun build. Obviously, it's an 18+ set, but let's get into these photos to get a closer look at the build itself, because this initial photo has me so pumped. Real OG subscribers know why. What is that? What is that? That's a bag, bro. The McLaren P1 has the bag. The Ferrari never secured the bag, bro. It's sitting over there. It's sitting with an empty frunk. No bag. The P1, the bag is back. And we've got a nice little plaque, just like the Ferrari Daytona SP3. We went from no plaque with the Porsche to a key with the Chiron. I prefer the key because that's a nice little fun little, you know, Easter egg. Then we have a little plaque with the Cyan. Then we have a big plaque with the Ferrari Daytona SP3. It looks like this is a little bit smaller than the Ferrari Daytona SP3's plaque, but it's still tastefully done with a top-down shot of the real McLaren P1. But let's get into this car. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Absolutely beautiful. I'm in love with how they captured that door gap, you know, with the side intake. Look at these body lines over the back wheel. I mean, just incredible with the way the hood comes down into that weird shaped spoiler. We're gonna get a closer look at this spoiler because it's impressive to no end. But I want to quickly point out two things. The first thing, new wheels. Yes, sir. We got Porsche wheels, Bugatti wheels, Lamborghini wheels, Ferrari wheels. Now we have McLaren P1 wheels. I'm so glad that this trend has continued. But the second thing I want to point out, any car, put it a mile away. All I need to see is one body line, one headlight, one tail light, and I can tell you what car that is. It could be moving in and out of traffic. I'll be like, oh my gosh, a McLaren. These headlights, they do the body line thing, right? But does anyone else get McLaren 570S vibes from these headlights? A, do not hate. I'm in love with the headlights. I think they executed them amazingly. Probably the best that they could have done. Probably some of the most impressive headlights, period, next to the Lamborghini Cyan. But the way that they sit back, far back, and the aggressiveness of like how exposed they are, to me, even in the leak photos, I initially just saw 570S headlights. Now, to be fair, everything on the 570S came from the McLaren P1. But those styling cues of how far back the headlights sit and the color underneath the headlight right here, they give a little bit 570S headlight vibes. But other than that, the intakes on the hood, amazing. They've captured every detail you could have found on the car. Look at this side view mirrors. That is a clever building technique, because that's just a fourth sphere on top of like an arch or something, but it looks like a new side view mirror we've never even seen before. And then we even have the roof intake up here. Let's get into some of these other pictures. We've got the box. Look at the box. And notice how they show you the back end first. Hopefully the back end is the next photo. No, we're back at the front end. This view right here. The larger the car gets in pictures, the more it looks like the McLaren P1. And I'm sure once I have the car in person, usually Legos in person look way better than they do in photos. So I'm excited to see what these headlights look like in person, but for right now, I'm still seeing that 570S vibes. This is not a complaint. Please do not take this as me throwing stones at Lego. It's just something that I've noticed, and just something. Now, look at this back end, please, and tell me this is not probably the best back end of all of these cars. I'm confident right now. All of these cars. The Ferrari, beautiful. The Lamborghini, impressive. This right here, art. Absolutely iconic back end. You know what shape that is if you see it out in the real world. And right here, that is spot on copy and paste back end of a McLaren P1. The exhaust pipe, very impressive. What is this? What's that controlling, you think? You know? What is that controlling? Absolutely love the back end. I love the back windshield. We got that third tail light right there. You can't hide that from me. There is a top-down view. Look at that engine. Bro, look at that engine. The McLaren logo right here, the P1 logo, the carbon fiber on the top of the engine. It's just art. This is peak. This is peak, bro. This is taking it to another level with some of these details that you can see in here, especially this spoiler. Let me see if we can find a spoiler. Look, the way that it's flat and then it goes up like the real one. Right here, this photo looks very P1, although I'm getting C8 Corvette vibes from this picture. That's what I'm saying. Pictures of Legos are always very weird, but when you get them in person, Legos are just, they're art, bro. They're just amazing. We got the 1/8 logo up here. Are there any more pictures? Yeah, this right here, this front end, that looks like P1. Undoubtedly. Undoubtedly. Look at the way the doors go up, bro. Look at the way the doors go up. Absolutely iconic. And then they've got the gap in there. Like, dude, this car is going to be something else. It controls the spoiler! Oh my gosh, that is sick. That is sick, bro. I'm so excited for this car. I'm so excited for this car, bro. Look at that spoiler. You can really see the funky shape of it right here. This is technically, pun intended, very impressive. Oh, this photo is interesting right here. Few things I want to point out. Look at these cross braces in the engine. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the engine itself. We've got the beautiful hybrid V8. I'm in love with it. But look at the way the exhaust pipe works. Look at this. This is just absolutely art, bro. Right here. This is art. One thing I noticed, she's taking off the entire cover. This is kind of like the Ferrari Daytona, except more of the back end shell comes off. So more of this is all exposed. But where is the spoiler in this picture? Do you have to take the spoiler off to then take this off? Because that would be pretty intense. Look at it. Look at it on the shelf, bro. That right there, that right there. The profile, I'm looking at a P1. If I was across a mile away and I look over and this thing is sitting on a shelf in another building, I'd go, is that a model P1? Because the wheel arches, the body lines, the hood, I mean the roof. But hear me out right here. Doesn't this body line right here, the way that the thin front end and the thick back end, undoubtedly P1. But for some reason, this is reminding me and proving to me that Lego needs for the next 1/8 Technic supercar to consider a Pagani Zonda, please. Or do a special edition, please. Right now, see, C8 vibes right here. But in that other photo where she's like holding it up right here, P1 all day, every day. C8 570, P1 all day, every day. Absolutely pumped for this set. Let me know what you guys think of this set. What do you think of the details? What do you think of the price? What do you think of the piece count? Are y'all gonna be getting this set? I need to know. And let the community know right here in the comments. Let me know. Like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you're not yet. But with that, take it easy. Peace.